Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, July 4th, 2019. You're listening to the Hagen Nation Show on YouTube. Today, I'm going to be scrolling across Twitter looking for some bullshit. And obviously, as far as the image, as far as the length goes, obviously you know the length. I do not at this present moment. It is, let's say, 2:24 p.m. I bet you it's gonna be about 20-30 minute podcast. Why is the screen black? Because it's a fucking podcast. How many times do you have to explain to some people? And some stuff is a podcast. It's like 30-45 minutes long. Those videos, especially when I do it on the phone, I don't mean for those videos to be 20-30 minutes long. This shit takes hours to upload at some points. The Wi-Fi connection for Spectrum, it's messed up. It's always fucked up. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't even work at all. And you do not want to be tied up with your internet connection for 2 fucking hours trying to upload some 20-minute video so some nerd can masturbate to it. Your image, get out of here. We want to see what you're watching so we can fantasize about it. You know what I look like, and you know what my goddamn TV and computer look like. It's a fucking podcast. Get up and do something while you listen to this. Besides basically snap on Snapchat or something. Ain't accomplishing a fucking thing. Not a goddamn thing. It's funny though. It's funny though because you have some people that just all day they basically troll on the internet. Okay, and I actually have some topics later. I got an earthquake just hit Los Angeles like 45 minutes ago. I got a hot dog eating contest. More BS from the Democratic Party I have to talk about. It was something else. Not really. NASCAR's in town this week, and that means the traffic's gonna fucking suck. As always. It takes 2 hours to get from Ormond Beach to Port Orange, I swear to God, on race days. If you take Nova, first of all, if you don't live in Daytona, you don't know what I'm talking about. There's like 5 main streets that go east to west. You got Granada, you got Seabreeze and Mason, Main Street, which has like 4 different names, ISB, and got Dunlawton. Those are the 5 main ones. And then you got A1A, north to south now. A1A, Ridge Road, ES1. That's 1 street. Nova, Clyde Morris, Williamson, I-95. If you get on Nova, Clyde Morris on race day, which is going to be Saturday night, for the Coke Zero 400, I still got for Pepsi 400. By the way, it's gonna be the last 4th of July race at Daytona. If you're a NASCAR fan, but if you go from north to south on those, I swear to God, it takes about 45 minutes or an hour. Even if you're not going to a race, if you're going to like Walmart because you want to watch it at home or whatever, or just want to chill out on a Saturday evening, it takes 45 goddamn minutes to go from like Mason to ISB, which is only like 7 blocks. It's like LA traffic. I used to go to the races. I went to 2 Pepsi 400s. I went to one in 2013 and went to the one in 2014. So back-to-back years. I went to the 250 once. I went there in 2013. Which is The one in 2013 was my first, what is now called the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series race. I'm watching practice right now, actually, for Daytona. They're out practicing. And my favorite driver was and still is Jimmy Johnson. He won. He won the Coke Zero 400 when I went in 2013. That was a pretty cool sight. And then Dale Jr. won the Daytona 500 the following year. That was also impacted by rain. Goddamn. And why are you moving it to August? Like, if you want to move out the 95-degree weather, I understand that. But why not move it to, like, October? You remember that one year? Some of you may remember this. In 98, Florida had terrible wildfires. I mean, terrible. And the race had to get postponed because the firefighters were using Daytona basically as a setting point, if you will, headquarters. So the race got postponed to October and was still ran at night. Why not move it to October, like mid-October? I mean, goddamn, late August is still hot as shit in here. I have a lot of friends out in high school that on the marching band. It's hot as shit. It is 93 degrees. It rains every goddamn day in August. It rains every day. At around 3 o'clock when practice is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you listen to this, trust me, I know. Trust me. Goddamn, it's still hot as shit. So, that's my mini traffic rant on race week, and it's terrible. I think it's more terrible on July 4th than it is actually during speed weeks than it is on the Daytona 500. I like to make that bet. Because a lot of people still go to Daytona for 4th of July, even if it doesn't, even if it's not associated with the race. You know what I'm saying? I guess that lived here, go and comment if you do. What do you think? When do you think traffic's so worse, Daytona 500 or the Coke 400? Let me know. I'm gonna say Coke Zero 400. If it gets rained out until Sunday, I'ma just laugh. Honestly. But goddamn. What else is going on? Let me talk about this Los Angeles shit real quick. And I got the hot dog eating contest. I got a couple comments about that, and then I want to talk about FIFA, and then I want to talk about the fucking BS from the leftist again, fucking again. By the way, I got no fucking advertising, so if you're trying to sell a product, hit me up and try to hit me up, and we'll see a good rate, because right now I got no fucking advertisement. So do it for the people. Spread it across the country. Labels out here. Now they can't tell me nothing. Give that to the people. Spread it across the country. So we're 9 minutes in. God damn. What was I going to talk about? See, this is what happens when I don't have like an index card to talk about. I lose track. Oh yeah, this Los Angeles earthquake. I'm on NBC Sports Network. I'm gonna change it to like CNN or something. I'm gonna change it. See if I can get any more details about this shit. Ow. Let's see. Yeah, 6.6 earthquake strikes Southern California. Now, it was about I just saw a map. I'm going to say about an hour away from Los Angeles. It was between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. But still, a 6.4 earthquake. Now, the Japan earthquake in 2011 was a 9.0. Indian Ocean in 2004 was like a 9.2. Alaska had an earthquake in, 1964 that was a 9.4 whatever. So not as severe, but you're talking about developed parts of the world. And Japan's developed as well. Japan was developed. That earthquake hit about 90 minutes away from Tokyo. So you're talking about similar damage scenarios. Los Angeles had the earthquake of 94 that hit North side of Los Angeles. It was pretty bad. 89, I think everybody knows, especially if you're a fan of baseball back in the day. 89 earthquake. That was like a 6.8 hit during the Game 3 of the 1989 World Series between Oakland and San Francisco. Bat struck about an hour away from San Francisco. Yeah. It was not good. Not good, so... this happened about 1 hour ago, so obviously there's no reports of injuries or deaths just yet. I would not think there's going to be a tsunami from it because it was on land, and it was very near the Nevada border. I'm looking at it right now. It's about an hour and a half away from Los Angeles, most likely. It's on the part of California that borders with Nevada. Nevada. Seriously. I've had that battle in my head all the time. But on a serious note, it's like... it's on the Sierra Mountain Range. If you ever go to the California-Nevada border near Reno or Death Valley or whatever, it's beautiful. It's a very nice place. But you have... I was on Twitter about a minute ago before this podcast began, and Colin Cowherd's doing his show on Fox Sports 1, and the earthquake hit, and he was just reading his sponsors. This might be a life or death scenario, but I gotta get my money in. Fucking asshole. I have not liked Colin Cowherd since he left ESPN to go to Fox. At all. I don't like him. CNN showing the aerial view of Los Angeles when the earthquake happened. God damn. Shaking, how would you like to be in that? This is one of the main perks of living in Florida. You don't have to worry about this shit. I mean, Savannah, Georgia's on a fault. Memphis, Tennessee is on a fault. Oklahoma gets earthquakes all the time. Kansas and Oklahoma, especially Oklahoma. Because you drill oil, you have fracking that happens. And that basically disrupts the crust, and then the crust basically shakes. Northeast doesn't have to worry about a lot of it. So basically California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada. And then Memphis is a hot spot. Oklahoma's a hot spot. And then the Carolinas and Georgia are hot spots for an earthquake. But, there'll be aftershocks for sure. And aftershock could be actually more powerful than the earthquake itself. But goddamn, could you imagine? They're showing an airport right now. Could you imagine being on an airplane? Wow, it's 150 miles away and was that strong. 150 miles from Los Angeles and was that powerful in Los Angeles. Goddamn. At least 25 aftershocks so far. And there'll be more, trust me. There's probably thousands of earthquakes a day that happen beneath us, but we don't feel it. There's probably hundreds every goddamn day, and we don't feel about it. 6.4. That's probably gonna go up. I would not be shocked to see that go up to like 7. Or whatever. Goddamn. Hopefully, obviously, hopefully there's no fatalities or anything. Ridgecrest. That's the epicenter. But could you imagine being on an airplane when an earthquake happens? That's gotta be goddamn terrifying. That's gotta be terrifying, man. Being on an airplane is terrifying enough because you gotta worry about the TSA searching you, rubbing your dick or whatever. So you got a gun beneath your dick, man. Oh, goddamn. I gotta talk about the hot dog eating contest here. Joey Chestnut. It happened about 2 hours ago. Joey Chestnut won by 21 hot dogs and buns. You gotta eat the buns as well. 21. And he ate 71 hot dogs in 10 minutes. He didn't break his own record, which was 74, but God. Could you imagine? I could eat 4 or 5 hot dogs in 10 minutes. I can't eat 71. 71 hot dogs. 71. I don't know how these people do it. I don't know how these people hold it down and don't vomit. God damn, don't you get tired of a taste after a while too? Unbelievable. It's American, I understand that. It's an American tradition. It's been going on, for 100 years. Over 100 years now. But it's a disaster waiting to happen. Because if you eat too much, doesn't that... I'm not talking about, hey, I ate a whole pizza last night. I'm talking about just competitive eating. Doesn't that fuck with your ulcers? Or give you internal bleeding or whatever? And that kills you? It's a disaster waiting to happen. It really is. I hope not. But it's a disaster waiting to happen. What else? Oh yeah. Everybody's complaining about how Donald Trump's having tanks on 4th of July. The 4th of July celebration. Who gives a shit, honestly? They used tanks. That was a tradition all the way from essentially the Civil War. When Eisenhower came into the office in 1953. When Truman came in, when FDR came in, that's a tradition. Tanks and shit. Goddamn. Jesus Christ. Who cares, honestly? And you know what? That's nothing more American than that. It costed a lot of money. You know how much it would cost to give illegal immigrants free health care? You know how much that would cost? It cost a shit ton more than a couple of tanks on the 4th of July celebration. Hope he's gonna do it good. Good. Make some leftists cry some more. Love it. Love that. God damn. What the fuck is wrong with some of you? Crying. Still crying 2.5 years after an election. Because you didn't get your way. God damn. How many times do I have to tell you? I told you yesterday. I told you Sunday. How many times? How many times? Tanks rolling in. God damn. A lot of people ask me who I thought the nominee is going to be. I said Joe Biden before the debate, and this is after the first debate, so this will probably change. But Kamala Harris, I think Kamala Harris is in the driver's seat right now. But nobody from the Democratic Party impressed me. So additional people can run. It's so fucked, honestly. And I used to feel the same way about the Republican Party. It was like, how can anybody vote for them? How could, in 2013, 2014, how could anybody vote for the Republican Party? How? I feel the same way about the Democratic Party now. It's almost a 180. It really, truly is. How low are you gonna go? This is not how low you can go. It's not the sun. This is, man, you're digging yourself a grave. You're digging yourself so much of a hole because you pretend to care about the stuff that is going on in the border right now. You guys pretend to care about that shit. About illegal immigrants coming in to this country. Meanwhile, you don't care about Flint, Michigan. You don't care about the water crisis there. You don't care about the people in Detroit. That industry, those industry factories, General Motors, Ford, all those, they collapsed. Nobody's in Detroit anymore. There's no work there. Because of that, for West Bell, you don't give a shit about that. Ohio, Pennsylvania, you don't care. Wisconsin, you don't care. You don't care about California. You don't care about ghettos in Chicago and LA and New York. You don't care. You just want votes. That's everybody right there. You want votes. That's the only reason why you want illegal immigrants to come in. It's because you know they'll vote for you. You know they vote Democrat any day. It's sick. It's goddamn sick. You don't care about veterans coming home and they don't have a place to live and their leg got cut off. Even if they don't, even if you come back uninjured, you shouldn't have to worry about that. You shouldn't have to worry about having some place to live or anything like that. That's the money that the government should be giving out, is to veterans who fought for our freedom. That way we can talk about shit like this, like earthquakes, instead of essentially, are we going to be under attack today? Instead of worrying about that shit. No, you'd rather give free healthcare to the illegal immigrants that essentially don't give a fuck, that come here illegally, and you want to blame it on Trump. Meanwhile, the same shit that was happening under Obama and Bush and Clinton and probably earlier than that, but you didn't care. Stop with your fake caring. Stop being fake, first of all. I can't stand people being fake. Number one. Number two, just stop. God damn. You guys make the Republican Party look good. You guys make them look good by comparison. Obama said, don't send your child here. I wish I had the video, but I don't. I don't have my phone right in front of me. I wish I could pull the video up. Don't send your kids. That's what Obama said. No, you want to blame Trump for everything. What the fuck is wrong with some of you, man? Worry about your own district first. Worry about your own country. And then worry about others. Worry about other countries. Instead of trying to get votes. I mean, it's disgusting. It is fucking disgusting. It is repulsive. It is embarrassing. Some Democrats and some people care about, or pretend to care about, illegal immigrants more than they do veterans or people of our own country or citizens of our own country or district. How do you even look at yourselves in the mirror? What do move out one? I don't want to see. I saw a tweet yesterday about how it was 115 degrees in France. Oh, and by the way, they have heat waves in Europe too. In 2003, like 20,000 people died in France and Italy because of a massive heat wave. So yeah, it happens. Blame Donald Trump. That's essentially what the tweet read. Oh my god. This is why you lost. This is why you lost right here. And if you guys continue this, we're going to have 8 years of Trump. Because of your bullshit. Because of your fake bullshit. I am so goddamn sick of it. Pretend to care to get votes. The shit people come up with, man. The human race in 2019 is absolutely disgusting. It really, truly is when you break down on it. I've had another CNN. Let me go. I can't even find my DirecTV remote, god damn it. God damn it. I should have like Jeopardy theme music on whenever I do this. Do 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 do. So I flipped back to NBC Sports Network for the NASCAR race. It just got red flagged because of lightning. That's Daytona in a nutshell right there, kids. It really is. And yes, I did see the United States and Netherlands. I did see that. They both won. So they play each other in the final. Good games. Both of them were good games. You knew the United States were going to beat England. And it was a toss-up between the Dutch and the Swedish. I think England gets a third place. And I think the United States gets... I'd say United States gets 3 goals, Netherlands gets 1. 3-1. That's what I'd say. That's what I'll say to that. 3-1. It should be good though. Don't get me wrong. But we'll see. Let's see. I do have my phone right in front of me. Hold on, motherfuckers. Must see what's going on in Twitter right now. Before I end this podcast here. I told you it was about to be a half hour. It's 29 minutes. Who gives a shit, honestly? Until you talk about fixing Flint, Michigan, or Chicago, or Los Angeles, or California, or whatever, I'm not taking you seriously. I'm not taking the Democratic Party seriously. It costs money to bring in tanks all over. Fucking bullshit. Stop with that bullshit. I'm so tired of it. I don't know how many times I said that today, but it's been at least 10 times. Let's see. You're still talking about how Obama fixed the economy. And it was true, the economy got a lot better under Obama. But 2.5 years have gone, and the economy hasn't crashed. And the stock market just hit a 106 record high since Trump came in. So you can quit BSing about that. You can quit. You can fucking quit. I mean, it's a joke. These people, they own the tanks. That's the thing. The United States owns those tanks. All they have to pay is gasoline for the tanks to run. Which even jet fuel. That shouldn't make you guys go broke, right? God damn. That's bullshit. It really is. I was going to say something else, but I don't even remember. It's irrelevant. Who cares? Anyway, that's gonna be the podcast right now. Thanks for all y'all. I haven't done this in a while. I like doing these. Seems like my podcasts get more views than the individual videos. Instead of a black screen, you either get a screen of whatever's talked about, or you get me talking to a camera, actually. So go watch those as well. It's the same stuff, essentially. But anyway, I gotta go. Peace. So, and by the way, happy July 4th. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Go celebrate with your friends and family. Or cry. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, here's one more thing I want to talk about, and I'll end it. Here's the one thing I was forgetting. Colin Kaepernick. And one more thing. If you have a lot of money, and if you don't like America, if you hate America, guess what? Leave. No one's obligated you to stay here. Goddamn, Colin Kaepernick. You're making a bigger fool of yourself. You really are. You're making a bigger joke of yourself than already losing the quarterback role to Blaine Gabbert, of all people. So people already think you're a joke. I think you're a joke. You're just making yourself more of a joke. You really are. Nike canceled the American shoe of Betty Rose or whatever. I mean, what a fucking joke. If you don't like America, leave. No one's obligated for you to stay here. But anyway, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Happy 243rd birthday to the United States of America. And that's all I gotta say. Watch some fireworks tonight. Hang out with your friends. Hang out with your family. I got AP schools that'll come back to me tomorrow morning. So wish me luck on those. Anyway, I'm out. Till next time. Peace. Said peace.